What's up, guys? My name's Ferc, here with WAKA Motorsports.
Ferc, what do you drive?
I currently drive a 2021 Camaro LT1.
What is done to it? It doesn't sound stock. What do you have done to this bad boy?
So I've done numerous things already. I was very eager to get the car. So right when I got it out of the lot, I drove it for 500, 700 miles, break it in a little bit, and then I just pretty much went full bolt on. I have Cook's headers with cats, running back with a MBRP race cat back exhaust. I had never heard of them before, honestly, but I saw some people online using them on YouTube videos. They had good reviews, so I figured why not try them out, and I'm very happy with them. The exhaust is, it's aggressive, it's loud, quiet when it needs to be, but it's very aggressive. I love the sound. Along with that, I also have an Lt2 Intake Manifold, which is the intake manifold from the new C8 Corvette. I have that ported. I also have an LT5 95mm throttle body, also ported. That's from the C7 Corvette ZR1. And I have a Rotofab intake. And to top everything off, I have a flex fuel kit from Lethal Garage, which, along with the tune, allows the car to run E85, which is mostly what I've been running, just pretty much full E85 all the time.
Awesome. Okay. I see, obviously, on the channel you've been to the track. Maybe you can run us through how you've been doing at the track. What has your results been?
So, been to the track twice already. The first time, obviously, a learning experience. I had never launched a car before. It is a manual 6-speed transmission. I hadn't driven stick in about 5-7 years. And just never really launched a car. Never been to a track before. So it was hard getting the hang of it. Pretty bad times. I had all the mods already. So a vehicle with these mods should be doing low 11s. And my best time that day, I believe, was like a 13 flat, 13.1. So not good at all. A lot of spinning. Of course, the day after we left the track, I found out that the car has launch control. Would have been pretty helpful. Second time around, we went back. I bought a drag pack for the rear, Mickey Thompson's on Drag Stars. Those helped quite a bit. I used the launch control this time, and my best time was a 12.4, I believe, or 12.6. No, 12.4. Yeah, I ran 12.4 twice. Like I said, this car should be going low 11s, so there's still a lot of work to do, but clearly a huge improvement from the first time. Gotta just start playing around more with the launch. A lot of people say that I shouldn't be using launch control, and to just launch it on my own with the tires. It'll help. So I'll practice and see how that goes. But very happy with the improvement. Little by little, just get better and better. The shifting will get better, the launching will get better, and at some point I'll get into the 11s, hopefully low 11s, and be right on bar with everybody else.
Ultimately, what is your goal for this car?
I'm gonna say I'm not quite sure, actually. I mean, like I said, I took it right out of the lot, and it's pretty much full bolt on already. I only have 4,600 miles on the car. So I think I'm gonna enjoy this setup for a little bit. Maybe do some interior upgrades. As you guys may or may not know, the LT1 is kind of like the shaved down version from the SS. So the inside is a little bit plasticky to my liking. So I want to maybe do some interior upgrades. As you guys may or may not know, the LT1 is kind of like the shaved down version from the SS. So the inside is a little bit plasticky to my liking. So I want to add some carbon fiber in the inside. Maybe some suede, just make it a little bit more luxurious, I guess. So I'll focus on that for now. I have some exterior mods that I want to focus on as well. I changed to the Morimoto side markers recently, which is a huge upgrade from the ugly stock ones that I'm pretty sure nobody likes. And you know, maybe get a different spoiler. Still deciding on what type to get. Maybe some wrapping to the roof or the hood, one or the other. Still deciding on that as well. As far as go fast performance mods, I'm just gonna hold on, you know, for now. I'm not sure if I want to go boosted at some point. It's just something that I've really loved about naturally aspirated cars, and maybe just, you know, going that route, sticking that way, throwing on a nice aggressive cam, some ported heads, you know, and kind of go that way and stick that way for a little bit. But like I said, that's going to be down the line. Like I said, 4,600 miles, so just enjoy the car a little bit more as is, and then we'll see if you know, if I start taking a lot of L's in Mexico, then maybe I'll think about doing it a little bit quicker. But for now, we're doing pretty good.
All right, so why don't you take everyone through the history of your vehicles? Like, take us through from the first car you've owned to now.
So the first car that I ever had, which pretty much got me to the point where I'm at now, was a 2010 Camaro SS. I was not planning on getting that car. I got a really good deal because one of my buddies worked at the Chevy dealership, got me a great deal on my first car, and you know, from the first rev, you know, it just got me. Originally, I was actually looking to get like a used 335, BMW 335, and have a little fun with that. But once I saw this car, I heard it, you know, I just got sucked into it, and I fell in love with it. That's where my love for Camaro started. I threw some headers onto that car, an intake and a tune. I didn't do much more than that. I only had it for a couple of months.
That was also a 6-speed?
That was also a 6-speed manual. You know, same thing, 6.2 liter V8. It was the Bumblebee colors, which I don't know, maybe it was kind of cornier now, but I loved it. Made kids happy. That made me smile. So I really loved the car. I started working at the Chevy dealership, and then I stupidly thought, oh hey, the 2014-15, you know, body change is coming. Let me sell mine. I'll lease a little Chevy Cruze for 24 months, and then get into the new Camaro. But as we all know, life happens. I got the Cruze, sold my Bumblebee, and then I was planning to get a Camaro after the lease was up on that. Then I had a child. So that delayed things even further. I ended up getting a Jeep Compass, you know, another short lease, just to kind of, you know, deal with a newborn and all that. And finally, after the deals that I saw on the LT1, even, you know, I was about, what, 6 months before my lease was over on the Jeep, I just jumped into it. I have been dying to get into another Camaro for a really long time. Saw the great deals, fell in love with the car, fell in love with the color that I have, and you know, I went for it, and I'm happy that I did, and I'm here.
Awesome. Why don't you walk us just through a couple of pros and cons of this car?
So the pros, I mean, honestly, I think it's easier to say the cons, but you know, I do love the car. I mean, the pros is just, you know, it's the power. That 6.2 liter V8, it's nothing like it. American muscle. It's loud. It's mean. It's aggressive. The car is super quick, man. I mean, the pros is just, you know, it's the power. That 6.2 liter V8, it's nothing like it. American muscle. It's loud. It's mean. It's aggressive. The car is super quick, man. I mean, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary, you know, how quick I could go on this thing. But it's a lot of fun. I love driving it. My son is 5 years old now. He loves riding in it. He loves hearing it. You know, and like I said, not to sound arrogant, you know, saying, oh, I have this car, but, you know, it makes other people, you know, happy when I rev it, and you know, I go fast and they like hearing it, and you know, that makes me smile. That just for a second you can maybe bring a smile to somebody else, especially little kids and things like that. So I love the car. The negative, I would say, not entirely the interior, like I mentioned before, because the miling system is very nice. I got the upgraded stereo system, which comes with the Bose speakers. It sounds lovely. Music sounds great. The wireless CarPlay, you know, it's very convenient. You know, I think, you know, for a trimmed down version, the interior is very nice. You know, if you're just looking kind of for that power, you know, you get it. And, you know, the interior is not really crappy. It's just, to my liking, though, I think it could be a little more luxurious, which I understand that, you know, this is kind of like the budget, you know, trim for Chevy. But myself, you know, I just like a little bit more. So since I did go with this trim level, I do plan on adding a little carbon fiber here and there, just to oomph it up a little bit more, for lack of a better word. But I would just say, you know, obviously the interior is the only con, I would say. But again, that's to be expected with a lower trim and, you know, I guess their budget muscle car.
And lastly, I see you went with a 6-speed manual transmission again. Walk me through the decision to get a manual again.
So I just love it, man. I love driving stick. When I got my 2010 Camaro, you know, it was stick shift. I had no idea how to drive the car. It was my first time driving stick. I kind of just jumped into it, took the car home, and learned that way. And, you know, I loved it. The cruise that I had after that was stick too. And then I got into the Jeep, which was obviously automatic. And, oh my God, I've never been more bored, and, you know, ever. It was just, you know, it was boring. I didn't enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, when I was buying the car, for a quick second I considered getting automatic, just because these A10 transmissions that they have on the Camaros now are absolute insanity. The cars just fly, and it's very quick, and, you know, we're never gonna beat a machine, you know, shifting. But at the end of the day, I just felt like a car like this is to be driven stick. And you know, I just stuck with it, and I love it. I love driving stick. Obviously, as we all know, little pain here and there when, you know, we're stuck in traffic. But other than that, you know, I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Awesome. This car is amazing. Again, congratulations on it. I look forward to seeing what you do with it in the future.
Thank you. Look forward to showing you guys what happens next.
We'll shout out to the Instagram.
You guys can follow my build. I have an Instagram. It's at 1FastBlueberry. That's the number 1 Fast Blueberry. It's what I named the car. Little catchy name. Blueberry is the fruit of New Jersey, and you know, we live here up in North Jersey, so, you know, I thought it would be cool. But follow me on there. I post very often. I like to keep you guys updated on my build, and, you know, you guys can ride along with me on this journey and see what we do in the future.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Good luck with it, and I guess I'll be talking to you in the chat.
Thank you.